I'm Richard, an extreme sport enthusiast and adrenaline junkie.
And I'm Blake, a videographer ready to take on anything physically and mentally. We are going across the nation in search of thrills and challenges.
From obstacle racing, rafting, mountain climbing, dirt bike riding, skydiving.
Anything that can quench our thirst for adventure. We are Adventure Nation.
We're over here at Temecula, California for the Super Spartan.
It's going to be about 8.5 miles, I think. Lots of hills. We've already done the sprint Malibu a couple weeks ago. Wasn't too bad. Obviously this is, what, almost three times the distance.
3 times the distance, yeah. So we're going to shoot down for maybe about like about 2.5 hours.
2.5. 2.5 is going to be our goal. Do it in under 3 for sure. We have to do it under 3. That's gonna be the realistic goal, but yeah, we're gonna try to shoot for 2.5.
Are you guys gonna wait for me?
No, we're not gonna wait for you.
Well, can you?
We're not waiting for the camera guy. There you go.
You know what? We were right there.
We were 3-hour mark. We feel like that's because of her.
All right, well let's do this.
All right.
2.5. I say 2.5.
2.5 hours. All right. 8.5 miles.
Hi, I'm Lee Goss. I'm the president of Spartan Race. We're here in Temecula, California today for the Reebok Spartan Race Series. We've got a Spartan Super, which is 8 miles and over 25 obstacles. I think we've done a really nice job on the race course, and I think you guys probably experienced that in Malibu at the Sprint. And now we've got to translate that amazing experience into the festival area. So I think the whole experience needs to be amazing. And so when you say, like, how do we take it to the next level, our guys are working on the formulas to make sure that this does keep improving over and over again. Yeah. That's where I would say we differentiate ourselves from the other guys, because I think our ultimate goal is to turn this into a sport. And so we're not trying to run through people through like odd obstacles. We're trying to run them through a standard set of obstacles with some twists and turns in there for the surprise and the intrigue of it. But we ultimately have this ambition to turn it into a sport. And ideally, 20 years from now, you can see this as an Olympic sport. So that brings in Reebok. And when we think about what we're trying to do, Reebok was a perfect partner for us, because they take this view, as we do like this idea of fitness for life. And so the whole goal, ultimately, like our view of like help people get fit for life, is just to introduce them to the sport of obstacle racing. And so we lined up with those guys on the values front, and it just made natural sense. And they're helping us with this ambition to get to the Olympics as a sport. And so that made perfect sense for us. look at our elite athletes and us having a timing system and a ranking system and cash prizes at the end of the year, which again brings back to Reebok in terms of helping us sponsor those cash prizes and the awards that we'll hand out this year, that I think helps us lay the groundwork for us being in the sport. And so the timing and the ranking is critical for that.
Okay.
And then we also have this idea around, we run a sprint, right, a 3-mile course. We run a super, which is an 8-mile course, and we run a beast. And so the idea, we also have this trifecta where we build up from the sprint to the super to the beast, and we award points differently based on which of those races you're engaged with. So it really is this idea of how do we build into a championship series.
I'm in pain. I'm hurting.
I know, me too. I think it was one of the hardest ones we've done. Even more so than Tough Mudder. It was like 15 miles. Oh, 15 miles. So this thing is 8 miles. Dying, yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah, dude. As soon as we saw the 3-mile mark, we're like, dude, we got another 5 miles to go. I don't know. But hey, you know what? We did it. You know, that's all that matters. But what about our time?
I don't know. I think. Right, I said 2.5 hours. That's done. But I think we did under 3.
Yeah, I did.
Not sure yet. We gotta confirm that. But I think we did under 3. We did okay. A lot of hills. I was cramping up at the end. I literally like hopped over the fire. You know,
I couldn't even jump over the fire. I just
Mike just walked in the middle of the Spartans.
But I gotta say, you know what? Not only with the hills, but the swimming part. That water, that lake water is freezing. You know, you think it's going to be nice and warm, it gets cold out here. No, that was cold. But other than that, you know what? Spartan Race did put out an awesome run. So, glad to do this.
I know. I mean, it was really, really fun, but I gotta say it's one of the toughest.
Yeah,
sure.
Really tough one. Good year.
Now we got 2. So now it's time for the beast, man.
Yeah, we got the beast to go now.
Trifecta.
Exactly.
It's gonna be the challenge.
Awesome.
All right, brother.